Alright, hey everybody. Today is a little bit more of a challenging project than before. Our goal for today is to make a tee box with dividers like this. So this is hopefully what we're going to end up with today. If all goes well, there will be some hiccups, but we'll see what we can get to. Okay, so first things first, we're going to want to start a new boom. Go to your to delete that, go to your designs. You're going to want to start by your finger joint box that we started with. You're going to want to copy it. You're going to want to start a new one, duplicate it. And the reason why we're doing this is because by doing this, we don't have to redo all the parameters, which makes our lives very easy, right? That's the goal. Okay. So since the parameters are all the same, all we have to do is modify them. We're going to start by making our height to 0.5 instead of 5. Okay, but hopefully yours doesn't do this. Mine does. I'm not really sure why, but I'm going to fix it right now. Here's how you do it if you do have this problem. So select one of the faces that's not cooperating, and you're going to edit the sketch. And once here, you're going to click the collinear or coincident function, click there, and then click there, and it will go to the height you want it to be. So boom, there it is, right? Okay. So now what we want to do is I will make the box a little longer. So let's make this, in order to get 4 widths, and you can make them whatever width you want, right? But in order to get 4 rows for your divided box that are all 3 inches wide, the box itself has to be 3 1/4 inches long. So when we do that, we get this, right? Okay. So there's that. Now, in order to have it fit on the Glowforge to cut, we're going to make this 11. Boom. Now, mine does this, and yours might as well, yours might not. If it doesn't, kudos, you did everything right, and I didn't, for whatever reason. Hi, David. Yeah, I know. Okay, but here's how you fix that, once again, if you have this problem. Okay, that is the... Why are you doing that? There we go. Okay, back panel sketch. We're going to edit this sketch, and here's what we're going to do, just like before. You're going to hit the collinear, you're going to click there, you're going to click there, and when you finish the sketch, you should have a lovely box that is all good, just like that. Alright, hello David. Yeah, you're very sweet and kind, and you're all up in my business, and I love you, but you're all up in my business. Okay. Now to make the finger joints a little more attractive, here's what else we're going to do. We're going to change finger width from 3 to 2.5, and that will space them out a little wider like that. Okay. Now, when we move around, you should see this, which is golden. Except for right there. That's a problem, which we'll have to fix. But we can do that. Yes, we can. Did you do that again? You dingus. Yes, there you are. That's why. Okay. But this is fine. We can do with this. Okay. So, Bunny, no. You gotta go somewhere else, bud. Come on. Okay. We are going to take this. We're going to modify it with that. We're going to hit join. Okay. Nope, that didn't do it. Okay. We're going to do this. Modify this with that. Join. Nope. Okay. Modify this with that. Did that do it? Nope. Did not do it. Modify with that. Ah, that's right. It's not. It's keep tools. Need to take keep tools off. That's why. Oh my God, David. Fine. There. No, that didn't do it. Okay, let's try again. This. Oh no, it did do it. Cancel. Right? Did you do it? Yeah. Yeah, it looks good. On panel fingers That's why. Okay, right. Yeah, it looks weird, but it worked. Okay, that's the trick. Okay, now if we move around, we need to make sure, double check that everything is going to cut. Well, okay, this is a problem. Just like before, we have to merge the pieces or combine the pieces. This time we do want to have it cut. Boom, boom. Okay, that's fixed. See this line going down there? That's bad. We don't want that. So now we're going to do it again with the bottom and this. Okay, boom. Did that fix it? Yes, it did. Okay, and now we're going to do the same thing. Boom, boom. Okay. All fixed. Alright, so now we have a box that is the length we want it to be, and the width that we want it to be, and the height that we want it to be. And we didn't have to plug in all those parameters. It just took a little fiddling, but we got there. And yours probably will be easier because for whatever reason, my original box, the parameters were weird, and so we had a problem, but we fixed it. So, alright, now the tricky part of making dividers. So, in order to do this, it's actually not as hard as you think. So I'll show you the process, and this will be part one. So you're going to click on that new body that we made here, right? And we are going to turn this into our dividers. So if we can fit 4 rows, we need 3 dividers. So we're going to do this. We're going to go move copy. Make sure you click create copy before you move it, right? We're moving it on the x-axis. And so this, I think, is going to be, oh, nope, -3. Let's do that. -3. Okay. And when we do that, we have one of our rows, right? Okay. Now, let's check to make sure this is going to equal out. So we want to measure the distance, the width of this, 2.75. I think we want 3. So then what we're going to have to do is take that new body that we made, move it another -0.25. Nope, not 25. -0.25. Okay. Now we know for next time when we do this, right? Body 13, move and copy. We're going to make another copy, and we are going to move this one -3.25 this time. And that should be equal. Okay, and then we're going to do it one more time. Make sure you make a copy. This one's going to be -3.25. And you should have 4 even rows. Okay, good. That's the easy part, right? That took me all of, 5 minutes. That's not that hard to do. The really tricky part is what comes next, which is creating the horizontal dividers. You only really have to do it once, but there is a process, so I will try my best to show you right now how to do that. So what we're going to start is we need a template for this divider, and we can use the side of the front of this box as our template. So just like what we've done before, this is the right panel. We're going to move and copy. We're going to make a copy, and this is going to be along the y-axis. So let's move it a good distance away. Let's get it 5 out. And so now we have our template. This is going to become our divider. Now, for simplicity's sake, we don't want these tooths here. We want it to be able to slide directly right on top, so we really don't want these. They'll just complicate things. So what we're going to do is we're going to unextrude them. Ready? Hit Shift, or click one, hit Shift, click the next, click the next, click the next, click the next, the next, the next, the next, and the next. Hit Extrude, and we are going to extrude them to negative thickness because those teeth are the thickness of the wood. And voila, they are gone. Okay. Now, similarly, on the sides, we don't want these either because they will also complicate things. So we're going to do the same thing that we did here. Negative thickness. Okay. And then repeat on the other side. E negative thickness. Okay, and now what you have is a template. And we're going to play around with this a little bit to make it a little more, so that the top stands out. But if you look at it in profile, right, if we look at it in profile, it should line up perfectly. width, if we get rid of that, yes, you can't tell it's there anymore. Alright, so it's perfectly in line with the face. This is what we have, that's what we want. Now, what we need to do is a couple things. We're going to need to, first of all, increase the top by about, I don't know, 0.75 or 3/4 of an inch, and I'll tell you why in just a moment. So here we go. Let's extrude this up 3/4 of an inch. 0.75 inches. Okay, that looks good. All right. The reason we did this is because of how we're going to have to fit these into the box. And hold on, come on, dingus, do what I want you to. There we go. Okay. So what you're seeing, this line is the top or the height of the box. This is what goes above that height, because that's where we're going to label things like, you know, maybe you have peppermint in one tray, maybe you have rooibos tea in another. This will give you the option to engrave these so that you know where to put your tea. And again, you can change it to be anything. Maybe you play Pokemon, maybe you want energy cards, you want to label it that, or maybe you play Magic and you want your red cards in this category and your blue cards in this category. So really you can, you know, maybe it's for storing beads or any other thing, crafting hobbies that you have. This allows you to personalize it a little bit more, put personal touch on it, and have it labeled for convenience so you know what's what. Okay, so first thing though, we're going to have to create a sketch. And we are going to need to select the face. Right. Okay, so we're sketching on this face. Now, we're going to want to draw a line from the corner here, and we know that our first box is 3 inches in. Right? So if we go here, if we type in 3, that's where the first part of our box is. Now, we're going to actually go, instead of 3, we're going to put 2.99, slightly less than 3 because of what I'm about to show you. Okay, so there's that reference line right there. Now, we're going to create a rectangle from that reference line. It's going to be up, let's say 2 1/4. We want it to be the height of the box, really. Yeah, that's what we want. And we want it to be, if a piece of wood is the thickness of 0.25, we want this to be 0.26, so it's a little wider. Okay, boom, there's our rectangle. Now, we're going to extrude this, negative thickness, and that cuts a hole in it. And what you should see when you do that are the fingers of that row behind it. This is going to slide over the row there. Alrighty. Okay, we're just going to do this a couple more times. No big deal. Next, we need to go back to our sketch, edit this sketch. We need to create a new line, and from here to here, we want it to be another let's make it 2.98 this time. Okay, and then just like before, we're going to make another rectangle. Have that reference line right there. And this again needs to be at 2.25. Why is it 2.2? Oh, because of the thickness of the wood. That's right. And let's make it 0.26 width, just like before. Okay. Let's extrude this. Negative thickness. Let's see how we did. Okay. What'd you do? Come on. Okay, boom. Can we see it pretty clearly if we hide that? You know, it's not quite enough for me, so we're going to edit this sketch. We are going to move this. Actually, what we can do is before we move anything, we can double click that and we can make this 0.27. Make it a little wider. Finish sketch. How's that? If we take that off, it's still not that good. Not that much of a fan of that. Okay. Let's edit the sketch again. See, this is where it gets a little fiddly. It's really, you really got to be careful. just to get it right. No, don't want that. Move it over just a little tiny bit. Okay, finish sketch. See how that did. Better. Yeah, I think that'll work. Okay. And now when we go here and scroll down a little bit, get that back on plane. Come on. Oh, you're such a dink. There we go. Okay. Now we're going to do this one more time. We're almost done. Edit sketch. We're going to draw another line from here. We're going to make this one 0.2986. Yeah, that sounds good. Okay. Then we're going to do another rectangle. Same as before, in line with that. We want it to be, what, 0.25, 2.2, nope, didn't want to do that. Let's undo that. Let's make a rectangle. Okay, we want it to be 2.25 tall. And let's do 0.27 wide. There, finish sketch. We go back to the sketch. Select that, we extrude it. Negative thickness. Okay, how'd we do? Yeah, now we gotta move that over a little bit, don't we? Alright, edit sketch. Let's move this over a little bit. Finish sketch, how'd we do? Better, better. Yeah, that looks pretty good. That will slide over that fairly well. Okay, now, next thing that we're gonna want to do is we're gonna want to carve down into this divider. Let's edit the sketch. We're going to make a rectangle again. In line with this, we're going to want to maybe take it down, I don't know, like how much you want, like that, 0.4. Okay, there's that. And then we want to do that again. What did we do it to? About 0.4 we said? Yeah, it's, there it is. Come on. Okay, that's mine. Let's do that one more time. God, that is such a nice function that Fusion 360 does that. Okay, finish sketch. And now, show the sketch. We can just extrude these, shift that. Let's do them all at the same time. 2b minus thickness. And there we go. Alrighty. Oh. Is that, you okay there, boss? Yeah, you are. Okay, those are just lines. Alright. Hide that sketch. Okay, cool. And now for the fun part, let's make these curvy so they look good. Right? Here's how you do that. All you gotta do is click on that, the corner right there, and then right-click it, fill it, and we're going to bring the fillet down to, I don't know, 0.35. Let's make it 0.35, right? Okay. Okay. Next, doing it again with this corner. We got to go to 0.4. Okay. Alright, so then let's go back and do this right to 0.4. Okay, fillet it to 0.4. There we go. Let's fillet this. 0.4. Okay, let's move down the line to do the next two. Come on, you dink. Oh, poo-poo. It's not that bad. Oh, stop it. Which body is that? 12? Go away. There we go. Alright, fillet. 0.4. Okay, moving on down the line. Fillet. 0.4. Okay. Now we switch angles to get this way. Alright, corner, fillet. 0.4. Corner, fillet. 0.4. Fillet. 0.4. And the last one, corner, fillet. 0.4. Alright. And boom, we have our dividers. Now there's one last thing I'd like to do. We are going to actually put one finger each on the bottom of these guys. So we're going to go to New Sketch. We're going to select the bottom here. We're going to pan over. Okay, and we are going to do a rectangle again. Alright, boom. So let's do it, how about in the middle too, like that. Okay, make it 1. Enter. Let's do it again. As best we can. Right, so that was 2, and then 2, and then 2, and that's 1, 2, 1, 2. There we go. Okay, and then we want to do it one more time over here. New rectangle. Nope, that is not in line with the others. Try it again. Oh, you're too wide, huh? Oh my god, stop. Stop. Why are you like this? No, we gotta do it right. Fix the other one too. Alright, here we go. Alright. In line with that. I'm gonna go boom. Okay, and then new rectangle here. Okay, finish sketch. Phew. Alright, here we go. First things first, we are going to make a copy of this because we want an extra one. So before we go pulling the teeth out of it, we're going to move this. Is this the y-axis? Yeah, this is the y-axis. Let's move it 5 away in the y-axis. Okay. Oh, we have one more of those teeth that we have to do. Alright, edit sketch. Let's do one more. Another rectangle. 1. Cancel that because it didn't like what I was doing there. Alright, rectangle. Let's get it in line with that. Okay, there we go. Nice. Finish sketch. Okay. Now, we are going to extrude all of these by thickness. Extrude by thickness. And we have teeth. Boom. Oop. What did you do? Why are you like that? You're a little wider than you should be. Oh my god, you're going to make me do this, huh? Okay. Well, here's how you fix this, guys, if you're curious. In order to figure out how much you got to unextrude this by, you have to first figure out the difference in your mistake. So 0.016 inches. Okay, close. So let's extrude this by negative 0.016 inches. And that should get us flat and flush, and it does. We're good. Okay. Yep, that looks good. Okay. Now, let's take this and let's modify it. Nope, that's not going to work. Okay, we're good. Alright, so now this one, if we moved this 5 inches out the first time, in order to get it in line and in the middle I believe is 5.5 inches, right? So what we're going to do, right panel, we're going to move it, not copy it this time. Along the y-axis, we're going to take it negative 5.5. Oh. Nope, 5.5, 10.5. Yep, sorry. Because we took it out. There we go. Now, does that look like it's in the middle to you guys? It looks like it's in the middle to me, right? Okay, that looks good. Alright, so, as you guys can see now, we have dividers. If I click away, oh, nope, oh, damn it. Okay, let's try that again. Move to negative 10. 0.5. Nope. Wrong one. This one. Cancel it. Oh my god, guys, I swear this isn't my first time. Alright. Negative 10. Is it 0.5 though? Does this look like it's... Yep, it was 10.5. Alright, 10.5. Okay, boom. Now it's there and it's good and in. Alright, let's check to make sure. Yep, the bottom looks flush and flat. That looks good. Okay, and now for the last part. The reason why I didn't put teeth on this one, you'll see soon. But just like before, we're just going to move this. Nope, not to group. Cancel. We're going to move this. And this was 10 away from the box, so I think we want to move it 20. Let's see what happens when we move it negative 20. 0.5. I think that might be it. Let's take a look. Yeah, right up to the back. Look at that. Look at that. That is a thing of beauty. Everything fits nice and snug. Beautiful. Okay, so you see I didn't put teeth in this one because look at where they would be. They would be right along here, and that would actually cut this finger off. So I chose not to put fingers on the very back divider because that would just ruin the integrity of the box. So following those instructions, you should have your T-box. Now what we need to do is, just like before, you got to set up a post-process to get these into a file format that the Glowforge can understand. And once you've done that, we can play around with the Glowforge, engrave what you want to engrave on it, and you have a T-box. Pretty cool. Alrighty, I will see you guys in class.